So on this one, they gave you solve each triangle. Now you can do two things. You can draw the triangle here, or just identify if this is side AB, it's really little c, because they're telling you from one angle to the other. A to C is going to be side B, and B to C would be side A. Again, you can draw a quick triangle and label things. So if I labeled this A, B, and C, you can see fairly quickly A and B is going to be little c, BC will be little a, and that makes this one little b. Okay, so I want to throw that on there going, oh, okay, I see where these are coming from. Okay, so from this then we know that little a is 324 meters. Little b is 421 meters. And little c is 298 meters. And according to this, if you have three sides, they tell you use law of cosines to find your largest angle. Your largest angle will be opposite your largest side. So we're looking for angle B first. I'll put a line here so that this is what we're looking for. So I'm going to identify that cosine of B equals a squared plus c squared minus b squared all over 2ac. And if I throw that into the calculator, well, not quite yet. Let's put our values in first. So this is 324 squared plus 298 squared minus 421 squared all over 2 times 324 times 400, not 421, I want to say 421, times 298. And we plug that in, we get a cosine of B is equal to 37 over 432. Plug that in the calculator, our cosine of 37 over 432 equals an angle of approximately 85 degrees. So that one there is 85 degrees. So then you can go for angle A or for angle C. It doesn't matter at this point. I've already found my largest angle, so I don't have to worry about the ambiguous law of sines. So we're going to go for angle C at this point. So sine of C equals little over little c, which is 298, equals sine of B. And you can always use this because you know that this is the actual value, but we'll just go ahead and grab the 85 degrees over 421. So sine of C equals 298 sine of 85 all over 421, which gives us a value of 0.7051. So that means angle C equals the arc sine of 0.7051, which gives us an angle of approximately 45 degrees. And then to find angle A, it's the angle A will be 180 minus 85 minus 45, which gives us approximately 50 degrees. And we're done. So there is the work to find the first angle, the work to find the second angle, and then our work to find the third angle. Okay, so next example. This one they were a little bit nicer on. They did give you everything that you needed. A is 4.0 feet. B is 5.0 feet. And C is 8.0 feet. Yes, my first one should be 4.0 as well. Don't ask me, I don't know. So again, when we have three sides, you look for the largest angle. The largest angle is going to be side C. So cosine of C equals A squared plus B squared minus C squared all over 2AB, which gives us a value of A squared. And so 4 squared plus 5 squared minus 8 squared over 2 times 4 times 5, which gives us a value of negative 23 over 40. At this point, we know that angle C is larger than 90 degrees because it's negative, and cosine is negative in quadrant 2. So C is equal to the arc cosine of negative 23 over 40, which gives us an angle of approximately 125.1 degrees. Again, this is when I remind you that make sure your calculator is in degree mode. Okay, so from here, we can go for either our smaller or our larger one. We're going to go for the smaller one. So using law of sines, I'm going to go for angle A. So sine of A over little a, which is 4, equals sine of C, but we know what C is. C is 125.1 over little c, which is 8. So angle A, I'm sorry, sine of A equals 4 sine of 125.1 all over 8, which gives us a value of 0.4091. Throw this in the calculator, so that means A equals the arc sine of 0.4091, which gives us an angle of approximately 24.1 degrees. And then our last one is easy. Angle B is going to be 180 minus 24.1 minus 125.1, which is going to give us an angle of 30.8 degrees. And we have that one down. So if you can do law of cosines, once you get past law of sines, you know, I can give you a problem like this, and this is going to tell me if you know how to use law of sines and law of cosines all in one whack. Okay, so let's mix it up a little bit and give you a word problem. Distance between two ships. Two ships leave a harbor together, traveling on courses that have an angle of 135 degrees 40 minutes between them. So we don't have to worry about the any kind of bearing on this. We just know that two ships went two different separate ways, and there's 135 degrees between the two of them. So I'm going to use my lines, so I have nice straight lines. So I have a spot here, one ship went this way, another ship went this way, and we have a distance between them. So we have ship 1 here, we have ship 2 over here. We know this is 135 degrees, 40 minutes. It says if they each travel 402 miles, how far apart are they? So this is 402. This is 402 miles. The question is, how far apart are they? So at this one here, we have two sides and an angle, and we want to find this side. So we want to find the side opposite the angle. So nice little law of cosines here. So we're going to go with x squared is going to be 402 squared plus 402 squared minus 2 times 402. I don't know where that 2 went. It disappeared on me. 402 times 402 cosine of 139 degrees. And I'm running out of room, so I'm going to pause for a second, pick this guy up and move him so I can actually work with him. 39 degrees, 40 minutes. So that all into the calculator, you're going to get x squared equals 554,394.2516. It's not x squared I'm looking for, it's just x, so square root both of them, and you get 744.6 miles. So how far apart are the two ships? The two ships are 744.6. Yes, you can round it up to 745 miles apart. Okay, at least this one didn't ask you to solve everything. Now, actually the two angles will actually be the easy part, because this is 402, this is 402, which means this is an equilateral triangle, which means you take whatever is left and divide them in half, and you have your other two angles. Okay, so only one other type of problem do we have left on this is Heron's formula for area. If a triangle has sides of length A, B, and C with a semi-perimeter S equaling half of the A plus B plus C, so again, it's half the perimeter. So you add your three sides, divide it in two, so you have half of your perimeter. Then the area of the triangle is this, and you guys are going to go straight through. You go, here's my formula, here's the numbers go into the formula, here's the answer. This is a nice, easy formula to use. This can be used on any type of triangle as long as you have the three sides. Okay, so here's our example. There's our three sides. So we find S. So S equals 22 plus 45 plus 31, all divided by 2. Now I should identify on this one that your S value should always be larger than your smallest number. So if you get, and it should not be larger than your largest number. That makes, anyways, my largest number is 45, my smallest is 22. My S value should fall somewhere. Actually, it should be, let me backtrack that one. Your S value should never be smaller than your largest number. There we go. Because you're going to do S minus these values. So your S value must be always larger than your largest number. But be very, very careful. Here's what I'm trying to point out is students tend to put this into the calculator, 22 plus 45 plus 31 divided by 2. Let me show you, this is wrong. I am going to throw this in there. This is wrong. That they'll throw in the calculator exactly like this. 22 plus 45 plus 31 divided by 2. Because the only one that's getting divided by 2 is this guy here. If you're not going to use the fraction bar, then just go ahead and divide everything in half. 22 divided by 2 plus 45 divided by 2 plus 31 divided by 2. Or put your 22 plus 45 plus 31 in parentheses, then divide by 2. Or add these all up, hit enter, and then hit divide by 2 and let it. Number one mistake that is made on this formula is students divide the wrong value. So this is going to give me 98 over 2 which is 49. And that's really kind of nice. 49 is larger than 45. I'm not going to have issues. So on this one here, area equals, and this is a square root, so make a nice big one. So our formula is going to be S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. And we just plug these straight in. So A equals the square root of 49 times 49 minus 22 times 49 minus 45 times 49 minus 31. And you're going to just throw this baby into the calculator exactly like this. And your area on this one equals 308.64. And our units are inches, so inches squared. Okay, that's the only example that I have there for you guys. So this is where I get to throw out there good luck. Hopefully that you can do this quite well. And if I haven't already posted the homework, there is your homework. Again, good luck.